Rest in pieces, you piece of shit. Here it is, my old compressor, the Brute by Briggs & Stratton. Okay, that I thought would have been alright, because basically an air compressor is an engine, and Briggs knows how to make engines, but it leaks. The unloader valve, which is this assembly, is leaking. Now the tank is still holding pressure, but when it gets up to where it should be, it starts pissing out from there, and I don't want to fix it. It's got other problems as well, but anyway, that really doesn't matter anymore, because I went to Walmart and I got a real compressor, a Campbell-Hausfeld. It's a 15-gallon, and it's bigger, and it looks fancy like that. It's going to look like that once I put the wheels on, because I haven't put them on yet, so it looks like it's like the Ricans came by and took the wheels off of it and shit. So anyway, I just kind of put the handle on, screwed it down, and I'm going to tighten everything up. We've got tools, and wheels are over there, going to put them on. They give you real tires. Real tires. Not shitty little wheels, but actual real tires. Not only are they real tires, you can actually inflate them with your compressor that you can't use because you didn't put the wheels on because it's not running yet. So anyway, I'm going to finish assembling and then we'll turn her on. Look at the monstrous power cord. And it's regular 120 volt, but it's a thick cord. I'm sure it's mostly insulation, but even so, still already, and the welds are like, you know, I mean, he could have done a little better with that. It's not bad, but it's like, there's not like pimples all over the fucking thing. And the tank is welded very nicely. There's oil all over the thing from assembly and testing. You can see some oil right there, which means that allegedly they tested it. It doesn't mean it works, but anyway, I'm going to keep assembling, and we'll get back to you later. Alright, it's all together. Got the whirls on. Got it plugged in. Now that's the highest gauge cord I have, so hopefully it'll work. It may not even fire, I don't know. I have it slightly overfilled with oil because people generally just dump the whole bottle in and don't even listen. So, you know, if a little's good, a lot's got to be better. And this thing had a burr on it, so don't want to screw in any more than that, but it's just the air filter, so it shouldn't matter. And we got that. Haven't even taken the plasticated off the gauges. Everything's ready. Everything's in. Got to do a half-hour run-in test, and this is going to be the absolute first throw of the switch. Oh God, I hope this is going to fucking work and not give me shit. I really do. I'll wait for the cars to get out of here and fire this bitch up. Alright, here we go. A half hour now. It's another couple of minutes. One thing I noticed is that this thing is not making any horrible metallic sounds like the old washing machine did. I mean, bad metallic sounds, you know. It just runs. It doesn't make clattering and clinking and really bad sounds like the other one always did. But the other one, it appears that the quote-unquote engine, if you will, is larger. And it is. This is 1.3 horse, and the other is 2.5. So why they would put a larger horse, quote-unquote, engine on a smaller tank compressor beats the shit out of me. But my only guess is this one is going to take longer to fill up. But anyway, in a minute, we're going to shut her down and close the valves off and see if it'll actually fucking hold pressure. Okay, so it completed that. Seemed to have no trouble, no strange sounds, so we're good. I have the regulator turned all the way down. I said turn it all the way that way, so it's all the way that way. I got the drain valve closed, And now we're going to start this bitch up and see if she holds any pressure and see how bad it sounds when it's in any kind of labor. On this seem to be just like the old one, but we'll wait and see what happens when it shuts off here. Okay, I think it stopped. It was not sounding too... Yeah, that's pretty warm. Definitely pretty warm. It's in labor now. It stayed relatively cool. How long did it take? 3 minutes and 8 seconds, huh? That's actually a lot shorter than I thought. It seemed like it was a lot longer. I can't hear anything now, but I don't know if that was where it was before. It may have crept down, which means I'm going to sue Walmart. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, well, I just tested the ASME pressure relief valve, and that seems to work. The drain valve works. The regulator works. And it fills up to about there. I don't know, maybe it had to just seat itself for the first time. This uses it looks to me like that says Le Fou. Now, if that doesn't reek of Chinese, I don't know what does. But it looks like this is also an unloader valve of some kind, which is why the power switch here is a lever rather than an actual electrical switch, which is buried inside of this. So I could actually increase the pressure if I wanted to. If you take that screw out, you could actually adjust it in there, even though they say don't do that kind, and don't open it, don't go in there, bad things happens. I could always do that if I had to, but it looks like it's Le Fou. So, Le Fou to me, and Le Fou to you. Didn't cycle back on, unless, of course, I tripped it up. But, don't know. So, I guess I'm just going to leave her for a while and see. I just can't hear if there's any leaks. It's something that you got to find out in time, so I'm just going to leave it and find out later. Otherwise, it's here, it runs, and I think it's made in China, but at least it's not anywhere near as bad as the other one so far. That's all that's left from the entire compressor escapade. We're all done. Flip you around over here. Open the screen up so you can see. We did it. We got the new compressor. The old one is still knackered. It still leaks. I'm not even going to play with it, try to fix it. This one has the unloader valve style type thing as well, and that's just how it is. It works, hasn't leaked. It only started up when it needed to start up when I was using it, but it never leaked anything else out. I fixed my desiccant inline dryer that hasn't been working in years. That was shot, needed to be replaced, so I did that. Tighten up a couple fittings on some other gadgets and gizmos I have. That's all taken care of now. Everything's looking good. So it's up and running. Now all I have to do is find a place for it to live in the garage, since the old compressor is still there taking up the rooms. So I got to see how I'm going to situate and get that all going. Anyways, Matt and Sam are going to be overs. We got special London broils coming with the famous Hormel sauce type thing, and I figure we'll make it once for them, and they could go beg their part after that if they want it again. Okay, so we'll wait and see what else the night will bring, but for now, take care.